So today we're going to take a close look at the wall mount 12 gear dryer. We're going to show you how to get it set up, a few considerations on the best place to install it, and share a few tips on how to get the most performance and versatility out of your gear dryer. So when your wall mount 12 dryer arrives, in the box you're going to get a dryer body, wall mount bracket, 6-foot power cord, and 12 of these dryer ports. But first we want to show you a few things you're going to want to consider on finding the best place to install your dryer. You'll need access outlet. The included cord is 6 feet long and connects to the bottom of the dryer. Leave at least 6 inches of clearance underneath the gear dryer where the air intake is. And if you're planning to put the dryer in a cabinet or locker, you'll want to make sure that the cabinet is deep enough, not just for the dryer, but also for the gear that's on it. With a large ski boot on, it's about 20 inches of depth. The wall mount 12 also has the option to be freestanding with the rolling wheel kit accessory. It's a good way to go if you don't have a spot to wall mount it, or if you want to be able to wheel it out of the way when you're not using it. Once you know where you want to mount it, the first and really only step is to securely install the mounting bracket. The gear dryer is made of powder-coated steel, so it can be fairly heavy once it's loaded with boots, so it's important to make sure it's mounted to the studs or a secure surface. The 2 outer holes on the bracket are spaced for studs on 16-inch centers. Now that we've got the bracket on, all we need to do is hang the dryer, install the ports, and plug it in. Now the cool thing about the ports is the modular system that allows you to adapt them to a lot of different gear items. Each port comes with a straight tube, 45-degree fitting, and a 90-degree fitting. These twist and lock together so you can use them in a bunch of different ways. For the best all-around setup, I recommend just the 45 to the straight tube. This is going to work well for most any gear item, whether it's a glove, shoe, or boot. You can add a 90-degree fitting to the end of it to direct more air down into the toe of a boot. For an extra tall boot, like a muck boot, you can add another straight tube to make it longer. And that's just to give you an idea of all the different ways you can set the ports up for different gear items. You can also pick up a couple of helmet holder accessories. These just slide over the straight tube and put a lot of airflow through a helmet. You'll also get 6 port caps with your dryer, and you can use these to close off ports that you're not using and direct more airflow into the ones that you are. To run the dryer, just turn the dial up to the amount of time you want, anything from 15 minutes to 24 hours. For warm air, push and release the heat button, and you'll see the heat icon appear. So the heat function on the dryer will increase the air temperature about 30 degrees over the ambient air temperature wherever the dryer is running. So if it's 60 degrees in your garage, the heated air temperature is going to be about 90 degrees. So this is designed to be a really gentle heat that's safe for sensitive items like thermo-molded boot liners. It's not really intended to function as a warmer where your boots are going to get all hot and toasty after they've been on the dryer. Thanks for taking the time to check out the wall mount 12. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to help.